why Italian varietals?
So basically, we've had some pretty tough sort of weather events here. There's been a lot of drought. There's been a lot of heat waves and things like that. And we just started looking at southern Italy in particular, being heat tolerant, drought tolerant, and lovely high natural acidity, which is the varieties that we had. Some of the whites we had on this property before, like. Chardonnay or whatever, boring. You can make a nice tropical, simple Chardonnay, but pretty boring. Whereas, working with these Vermentino and Fiano in particular, lovely high natural acidity, and then, and the drought tolerance and all of that side of things. But there's also the whole food friendliness and the fitting in with our lifestyle here. We are on the coast here. We eat fish all the time. That's what we do, sort of thing. And these sorts of wines really match really well with that. So it's been a bit of a no-brainer. We were lucky because people like Mark Lloyd and Chester Osborne, Mark Lloyd from Coriol and Chester Osborne from Darrenberg, they went sort of travelling around, and we were growers for them, and they asked us to plant, particularly Fiano, in the first place. And we were like, oh yeah, okay, we'll give it a crack. And then it was just like, oh, this is awesome. Like, as a grower, it's
just easy.
Yeah, it's a great variety. And then as a winemaker, it's awesome as well.
And what kind of volumes do you do across the board, and then by variety?
So that's the number of bottles on each small batch sort of thing there. So we're under 10,000 cases.
Okay.
So pretty small, but as I said, like only about 30% of the vineyard being processed at the moment, and then all the rest is being sold. So we have opportunity to grow.
Yeah, and definitely predominantly Shiraz based
Shiraz
as well, but probably looking at the Fiano, we've got a fair bit of room to grow, and that's kind of made our biggest volume for 15, and kind of see where it goes.
Okay.
So we're a state only.
Yeah.
Okay, so for UK market, what kind of volumes are you looking to, and what varietals are you looking to push in?
Mate, if you told me that we were leading into the UK market with our Fiano and San Martino 2 years ago, I would have laughed in your face. But Walter Speller came out, and he was freaking out, and he said similar to what you said, because it was funny when he came over. And then, I was hosting him in the Vale and showing him around all the alternative variety, all the Italian varieties and stuff. And just when he arrived, straight from the airport, so I just put him in his little room and gave him some salumi and, a bottle of Affiano and, lots of fresh things to eat and then left him alone. And the next morning I get this text message, I was not prepared for your Fiano.
No.
And I was like,
amazing.
What do you mean? Yeah. And he's like, I thought you Australians would just be silly and not really just whacking it, not really doing it. And you're like serious, and I was like, oh, I suppose,
It's better than some of the Italians I've tried.
Yeah. So
I won't tell them.
So then we won a big trophy with it all, and then they decided to do, like Wine Australia decided to support the event going into with Walter and
that's
Jancis,
great.
So,
And the dog. Does the dog drink too?
Yeah, Patterson just has to check on Brad. But obviously we're taking our other wines over with us, so our Shiraz and etc. as well. So we'll just see. We had what's his name? Martin Hudson from Berry Brothers Rudd was out just recently. He was doing the Advanced Wine Assessment course, which I was a guest judge at, so I was able to connect with him, and that was really good. So we're going to meet up with his other people, whether it's relevant or not. Who knows? Going to do a day's lecturing at the Plumpton University.
Great.
And then they're going to show us around some of the English sparkling houses. Yeah. So that would be fun.
Oh, I must introduce you to a guy called Dermot Sugru. They do Western Estates.
Oh, okay.
He would love your stuff. Yeah.
Cool.
Money.
Yeah, and I don't know. So we're just trying to hook up. We're hoping to do a dinner with Sky Gingell at Spring Restaurant in London. So she's Australian, whatever chef. What else have we got planned? Oh, meeting with so Justin Knock, who now owns or part owner of, is it Phil Glass and Swiget or something like that?
Yeah, they were bought out by somebody.
Yeah, so he's one of the group that bought them out. He's a master of wine who I worked with for a while, so we're going to catch up with him.